Hello everyone, I'm Maria Martin, the CEO and founder of Optim Consulting. We pride ourselves for having iGrowSuccess, the series of digital articles and interviews that allow us to communicate and congratulate all these people that through the year have been building successful career through hard work, commitment, and tons of passions. With today's interviews, we continue the Women Empowerment Edition, recognizing and celebrating the success of Elisa Ball, our Influential Women in Human Resources 2021 award. Please join me in congratulating and welcoming our special guest. Hello, Elisa.
Hi, Maria. How are you?
Good. Super happy to have you here in iGrowSuccess.
I'm so excited to be here, to be able to share my experience with you and the community.
Oh, yes. I know that everyone is expecting this session as much as all our community because of all the experience you have, and we're super excited.
That's great. I'll do my best.
I know you will. So, you know, Elisa, that we met you 4 years ago,
That's
and
true.
we were extremely happy to have your support because as a
Thank you.
leader of human resources, of course, of Fortinet, you were the title sponsors of our Optim 5K supporting UCO.
And we love that, Maria. It was
Yes.
such a good event.
Yes, and you know what? Your energy and your team energy was amazing. We saw people, right, and not only
That's
running for for a cause, but also supporting the community. That was amazing.
That was amazing. What such a good event. And not only the event, but also the opportunity to be there with people believing the same thing, right?
Exactly.
What a great cause.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
I miss
thank
that,
you.
actually.
Yeah, we have to repeat it.
We do,
definitely.
for sure, yes.
We will.
Yeah.
So one of the things that we have been seeing, of course, through your leadership, is that Fortinet has been awarded as one of the best places to work for 4 years.
I know, exciting. Huh?
Yes,
Yeah.
for not only Brazil, but Mexico and Colombia.
That's true, yes.
That's amazing. I'm pretty sure that it's the culture and everything that you do in your company.
Yes, it is, Maria. You know, it has been like a very interesting journey, and like you said, it's all about our people, right? About our coach and the way the community see that, right?
Yes.
So that being said, we were able to really accomplish great results, and once again, live, you know, the great place to work in our day by day. So I'm very much amazed by this work and all the support that we have received from the community.
Excellent.
Yes.
Thank you, Elisa, for sharing that. You know that, of course, we need to go back to 2020 and understand all the challenges we had,
do.
right?
Yeah.
So everyone is always understanding that we had so many things around us, and you as a leader in human resources, I'm pretty sure that you had, you know, some challenges, very important challenges, and we
For
talk
sure.
about productivity,
Yes.
engagement, actually retention of
A
your
lot,
own
for sure,
employees.
yeah.
So would you like to share with us what was the most important challenge you faced and how did you solve it?
For sure. Thank you for that question. Like you said, it's so important that we go back and really kind of summarize,
Yes.
you know, not only what happened, but also what we've learned as an individual and as a community, right, through this
Absolutely.
pandemic situation. So, as you mentioned, 2020 was an unexpected year. You know, I personally faced loss. You know, I personally
I'm so
faced
sad to
fear.
hear. Yes.
I personally faced uncertainty in terms of what is going to happen.
Yes.
And it was not different for others. It was not different for the community. It was not different for the employees. It was not different from our families, right? And I would say that the most important thing that I focused on was the mental health. I allow myself to really learn and to really bring a solution to this mental health situation. The anxiety, the depression, the way people were feeling.
Yeah.
Some of them even lost hope. Some of them didn't know what to do or how to do it. What will be the future? What will be the present? And through that, I really, experience, moments of pain, or moments that I believe in myself to bring a message to support people through therapies, which I've done, especially with the community, right? And to have that relationship with our employees, asking about that and tell them, take care of yourself. Your health is the number one priority.
Yes.
It's all about relationship. It's all about the sensitivity that we need to have with any person in our lives. And that was so great and so awesome, because I feel that I grew as an individual, as an HR profession, and I'm sure that I was able to make a difference, to impact people's lives through my message, through things that I believe, and through the support that I allow myself to provide to everyone that was involved and surround me.
Excellent. And did you implement any strategies? How did you actually brought that solution to your own employees and communities?
So I was able to turn things around really quick.
Okay.
Because as you know, I look for solutions for no problem. So one of the things that I really invest was in terms of the well-being program, wellness program. Mental health is something that really can impact individuals nowadays.
Yes.
So that program was not only allowed to employee, but also to the family members.
Of course.
And in addition to that, as you know, I'm a volunteer. It's something that I'm passionate about and believe. So in addition to that, I also dedicated myself on providing specific service virtually, right? Even through donations or through my time. So that way we'll take care of people that I want to take care, knowing that they were well, because it was a lot of situations that I was seeing that people were just losing control about their lives, right? So going back to the program, this program really helped and was something that I really focused on, because I believe that when you are feeling well, when you have that resilience, as a person, other things will come naturally in the best way as possible.
It's organic, right?
Yes, and it is organic.
It's positive energy.
Yes,
that's amazing.
Sure.
That's amazing. Thanks, Elisa, for sharing.
Oh, my pleasure.
As a psychologist, of course, you are in human resources. You are a human person, for sure, a people person. We would love to hear more about your career and what you brought you to human resources departments.
I love to talk about that because I'm so proud about everything that I believe that I was always focused in my life and that I really make true. So I'm raised and born in Brazil. When I finished my university, which I did business, international business, and as well as psychologist, I decided that I need something else. So I challenged myself really to explore a new culture, a new market in a new country.
And that's why you're here, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
So I came to really, come here, not only about my personal goals, but also to make a difference and experience like other things in terms of the community, which I didn't know much because I only live in Brazil and some of the Latin American countries through my childhood. So when I came here, I really had to wait a little bit because I did my master. So I had some job here there until I really find a place that I call home, right?
That it's Fortinet.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. And really be able to do a startup and be able to continue the human resources, work that I've done for the past 22 years. So it's been a very interesting journey, difficult one. But one thing that I always tell people is like, what makes you success? It's believe in yourself, believe in others, serve yourself, serve others, focus, determine what you want, know where to go and how to go. Those are the main things that make me strong.
Yes.
They make me really go through, even though through a lot of challenges, but through a lot of opportunities and through a lot of learning. So that's where I am today. And when I mean proud about myself, is because a lot of these things came from inside me and things that I want to achieve, that I want to get, but I never lost focus in terms of others, always doing the best for me and the best that I could give to others, because it's all about giving, right?
Exactly.
And that's something that I carry so much in my life because of the environment that I come from, my family.
I know that you embrace the mentorship, and I think that you have something very, very nice to share with our community about your program.
Yes.
Why don't you share a little bit about how you do it and what you get from the Mentor Me program?
Mentor Me is my baby. And why is that? because I start, really executing the Mentor Me through volunteer work, which once again I'm passionate about it. So back in Brazil, when I really decided to go through that path, serve the community, give to the community, be part of this community, I started work with specific groups. Most of them were like women that had many different issues, violence or self-confidence or anxiety or anyway, different aspects.
They don't feel valuable.
Yeah, they don't feel valuable. They don't see a future.
Yes.
So I start, mentoring these specific small groups through different organizations, ONGs, churches, groups, and etc. And I start seeing a lot of results. And why those results? Because they will come and say, Lisa, I found myself. I was able to really recognize that yes, I can. Yes, things are possible when I believe in myself.
Yes.
So through this voluntary work, through the different groups, I thought, how about bring that to a corporate environment, but with a new face, not like in terms of like a training that is all by the book, nothing wrong against that,
of course.
But
we need it, but not necessarily
way.
The most engaging way to communicate and to teach.
And you just said something very important, how to engage people through the Mentor Me program. So I started designing that program, into more a corporate environment, which the purpose it is to multiply more mentors so they can bring many different ways in a technical and a behavior, on a strategic or any other thing that they believe that they are capable, and be able to mentor those folks in terms of their visions, in terms of their missions, in terms of their capacity, in terms of their beliefs, in terms of what they can make a difference to others. So the Mentor Me has been really an exchange of opportunities, of learning, of really innovation in terms of people inside and outside organization.
Our conversation is extremely exciting, but we need, a last question.
Sure.
And we will definitely like to hear from you. Once again, in a male-dominated industry, we would love to hear from you. How do you see the women in human resources 2021 future?
In HR, fortunately, we have a lot of women that are part of the HR department, right?
Yes.
And more than 70% today, brings the data in terms of the presence of women in HR. So we still have a gap, but not as much probably as compared to other departments.
Yes.
But today, HR really is making a difference in the IT companies. Why? Because of the way that we bring innovation, transformation, change, and change in terms of mindset, change in terms of how people can be better, right, in terms of the organization. And the way that we work and bring this work to the organization has really helped the IT companies to be more successful. Therefore, I see that we are going to have more presence, more opportunities, and more challenges through this industry, and also be able to accomplish what they needed. I think HR is awesome. We rock, right? There's so much we can do it, and I'm excited and looking forward.
And
for
you
that.
make the difference, because at the end, everything in terms of communications, objectives, and how you measure productivity and happiness, it's because of you guys in human resources.
Sure.
Thank you, Elisa, for sharing your story.
It's a pleasure being here.
We
Thank
look
you.
forward to continue this conversation in the future, and for sure that you could share your Mentor Me program with the community.
I'm excited for that. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.